Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from. What it is, Big Boss, K-Po, talk boxing, forget about political. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't know if you're still caught a bit of how life. Remember, you matter. P-game. And if I was on West Wing, pay attention to something. Kind of being, right, is Eddie Hearn's prize possession. What you mean by that, boss? Kind of being been kind of sitting on the shelf, but he been kind of hinting at a return, and it's potentially possible he's going to get a Mario Barrios fight, right? Which I doubt, but Eddie Hearn trying to get that boy Mario Barrios fight, right? Pay attention. Jaron Enis is a current champion at 147 pounds. Kind of Ben is at 147 pounds, but he's trying to make Jaron Enis with every other fighter. Why not he make Jaron Enis versus Conor Ben? Why is it that an option? That's an in-house fight that you could make. Conor Ben's a name. You know what I mean? Last time I checked, he undefeated. That's an in-house fight you could make. Why is it that an option? Why is it Jaron Enis versus Conor Ben an option? I'll tell you why. Because he don't want his UK fighters taking L's. You notice he treats the American fighters different than his UK fighters. Prime example. Look at Richardson Hitchens. Now I know that Paro is not from the UK. He's from Australia, down under. But they already had something in the works for Liam Paro, right? Which means in Eddie Hearn's mind, he wasn't expecting Richardson Hitchens to win that fight. They already had something in the works about George Kambosos and Liam Paro, which is disrespectful if you ask me. Because why would you sit there and make that fight happen or put that out in the atmosphere that, hey, Liam Paro, you beat what's her name? We're gonna give you George Kambosos and y'all gonna fight in Australia. You know what I mean? If I'm backing my fighters, if I got two fighters, it's an in-house fight, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure I support the both guys. I'm not gonna make no other fight until, you know what I'm saying, there's a winner of this fight. I just find it funny, and then you look at Eddie Hearn's face, he didn't seem too thrilled that Richardson Hitchens beat Liam Paro. He was looking like, what the damn. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it 1,000, bro. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn look out for his UK, his UK brethren. You want a sponsor? He look out for them, bro. You know what I mean? His American fighters, he like, And that's why I be sitting there telling y'all, he don't know nothing about American boxing, but he don't care to learn. Because if he cared to learn, he will understand American matchmaking. He would take the time to come over here and be like, you know what? Let me, learn this. Why is this like this? Eddie Hearn don't care to learn about nothing. Eddie Hearn, man, I just want you to sign with me so I can make more money. That's why he got a Boots in this. Because if he cared about Boots, he would be bringing them up the right way. He don't care about Boots. He know him signing the Boots brings him more money. It's not about the development of the fighter. Eddie Hearn don't know how to develop no fighters, especially American ones. He don't care about that. He care about money. That's it. Bread. Can you bring me more money? I'll pay you this. That's it. That's all he care about. He not worrying about, man, I want to develop you the right manner and make sure you grow to be a valuable champion. No. This man will sit there and, put you in there. If you're an American fighter, just put you in there or keep you on the shelf. Or have you keep fighting C-level fighters and overpaying you. That's what he doing with Boots right now. And that's why you hear people saying, man, Jaron Enis is regressing. You hear people talking like that because it's like, It appears that way. You see what I'm saying? When you got a fighter, you want to put them in matchups that's going to help them get better. And Boots looked like he regressing. But you got a fighter like Boots. You got a Conor Ben. Now, granted, he was suspended, but he coming back. Apparently, I don't know, he got his license back. So he talking about he want to fight so. Put Conor Ben in there with Boots. That's a name. He undefeated. You could build that fight up. They could fight in the UK. You know what I mean? You say you want to build Boots' profile, let him fight in England. You take him over there and let him fight Conor Ben in England. Why isn't that an option? You got what I mean? John Boots Enis, man, is a very talented fighter. And my fear is that Boots going to waste a lot of his prime years under Eddie Hearn, and it's going to be too late. By the time he get from up under Eddie Hearn, he ain't going to be in his prime no more. So I hope that Boots, you know, I'm not telling for Boots to sign with PBC. I'm just saying for Boots to go represent himself. He got Boots Promotions. All right, cool. Take that Boots Promotions and you go represent yourself, and you go fight whatever platform you want to. Build relationships with all the promoters. So whoever got majority of the belts, hey, that's where I'm going to fight. So right now, PBC got, if you want to become a welterweight champion, they got damn near all the belts. You the only one that got a belt where you at. So you need to go where the smoke is at. Go where the smoke is at and be like, you know what, boom, hey, I want to fight you. I'm going to sign with y'all so I can get these belts. That's how you do it. You go where the smoke is at. I don't understand what people don't understand about that. Y'all want to sit here, oh man, the promotional companies, the dudes in the suits. They not, this is reality. Reality is this. We can sit here and say what these dudes should do as promoters. At the end of the day, it's up to the fighter. And, you know, they say the fighters make these fights. So if the fighters make these fights, the fighters need to realize, damn, if I sign with this dude, I potentially can't get this fight. So you know what? F it. What I'm going to do is put myself in a position to where I can get this fight. Hey, man, I'm going to sign with you for a couple of fights. You know what I mean? Because this where the smoke is at. This where all the talent at. You know? And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to whoop everybody over here, take the belts, then I'm gone. That's what you do. You don't have to dedicate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like working with them, then you could, hey, stay over there. Hey, I like how these dudes work over here. I'm going to stay over here. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? It ain't rocket science. It ain't hard. But I'm just sitting here saying, like, Eddie Hearn has failed to deliver for Boots. Eddie Hearn has failed to deliver anything for Boots. You know what I mean? I think he finessed Boots. I'm not going to lie to you. The only thing he delivered on is Boots' paycheck. You know, Boots getting bread. Boots getting paid greatly by Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? I hear some of his fights, he getting paid a little bit north of like 2.5 million, like 3 million, 3.3 million. Like, he getting paid, bro. I ain't hating on that. But where are the fights to solidify your legacy? You getting paid, you taking care of your family, and it's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just speaking from a fight fan perspective. Where are the fights to solidify your legacy? Eddie Hearn don't have the track record to solidify that. You got what I mean? He protecting Conor Ben. He got Conor Ben right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be crazy if he able to get this fight over the hump and Conor Ben is able to get a Amara Barros fight and Boots Enis. That's the fight he been wanting. And he don't get it. That's going to be crazy work. Not going to lie to you. If I was Boots, I'd be pissed off. If Conor Ben get that fight, I'd be pissed off. Not going to lie to you. I'd go to Eddie Hearn office and be like, what the? I'll lose it. If I was Boots, I'd lose it on him. Hey, what the beat. This boy been sitting on the shelf. This boy test positive for steroids, talking about he ate some eggs. You know what I'm talking about? And he get the Lamar Burrows fight. But you claiming that you met all... What we doing? So I think, man, you know, I think it was a mistake, Boots signing with Eddie Hearn. I'm not going to lie to you. I do. I think it's a grave mistake. Jaron Enis is a very talented fighter, great fighter. I think he one of the best young fighters out right now. You know what I'm saying? Very skillful, very talented. I just think that, you know, he need to wake up and smell the coffee. You know what I mean? I get it. He wanted to go his own way. He a grown man. But at the end of the day, you got to look at, you know, you got to look where the smoke is at, bro. All the smoke, PBC got all the belts. It would have been logical for you to sign with them so you could get all them in-house fights. They would have made them. You wouldn't have to jump over hurdles. This is what I be saying. Like, if I'm a champion, I'm the only champion where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, let me go where these niggas is at. Let me go over here where they got all the belts at. Like, that's just like if Top Rank had all the belts. I'm going to sign with Top Rank. That's what David Haney did. You know what I mean? Like, you got to... We talk a lot of stuff about David Haney, but David Haney went where the smoke was at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember David Haney had only the WBC belt at the time. He went with Top Rank, and he went and fought George Kambosos, and he became undisputed because he knew George Kambosos had majority of the belts. He went where the smoke was at. He said, I'm going to sign with y'all because y'all got the belts. And we're gonna do our damn thing. You know what I mean? I still feel like it's a mistake, bro. I feel like Boots made a bad decision. I understand, like, and like I said, I think it was more for money. I don't think it was for legacy. Because if you really analyze it, what has Eddie Hearn done with an American boxer? And I've said this before, I was one of the first ones to say this. Name a fighter that Eddie Hearn took from America and made him into a superstar. I'm not talking about the one that was already a superstar. I'm talking about one that he took from prospect to contender to champion to superstar. Right? That's all I'm saying. You know, and it may look like, oh, yeah, Turkey out of Secret, Eddie Hearn, they killing the boxing game. They putting on all these fights, but they fights flopping. You know what I'm saying? And where they messing up at is, look what they did with Majumov. Majumov, I don't care what he say. He had to fake a throat injury or sickness to get out of a fight because they was finna have him fight Boachuk and then backdoor and go fight Virgil Ortiz. That's not enough time in between fights. He was finna fight Boachuk, then have to go right back into training camp and fight Virgil Ortiz. That's not how you do it, bro. You need time in between fights for your body to recover, things like that. Them training camps is gruesome. That's one thing I know. Them training camps be killed. The training, if you could just fight, that'd be live. But you can't just fight. You got to prepare. You got to get a game plan, a fight plan. You got to do all that. And them training camps hurt worse than the actual fight. Any fighter will tell you that. Them fight camps be gruesome. You training for, 8 weeks just to fight for 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Maybe less time if you get in there knocked the dude out or if you get knocked out. But I'm just saying. But Jaron Enis made a mistake. Y'all let me know what y'all think, boss guy.